Hi everybody and welcome to Teen Book Tuesday. I'm Lorie and I'm the teen librarian at Manlius Library, and today I'm going to tell you about some brand new fantasy that just came in. Got a bunch of them. So let's get started with Ghost Woods Song by Erica Waters. This is about Shady Grove. She inherited a lot of things from her father, who died in an accident years ago. Her fiddle playing skills, her love for traditional bluegrass music, and her ability to see the ghosts who linger just outside of the sight of the living. With his fiddle, Shady's father could actually summon the spirits of the dead. Everyone says that fiddle was lost when Shady's father crashed his truck into the lake and died, but she hears it calling to her from the Florida woods where she lives, and she believes that she can find it. But then when her stepfather is murdered and her brother is arrested, only the ghosts of the past and the present have the answers. But to make the dead speak, Shady must delve into the darkest parts of herself. This one is moody and atmospheric. It's a modern Gothic story that's terrific for fans of spooky ghost stories. There's also a delicious love triangle that promises to get even more delectable with the sequel. That's Ghost Woods Song. Next I've got Watch Over Me by Nina LaCour. This is about Mila. She's just graduated from high school, and so she is aged out of the foster care system, and she's presented with a new opportunity. She will get to live and work at the farm of Terry and Julia in isolated Northern California on the coast, and she's viewing the move as a positive step forward. Moving to the farm will be a chance to leave behind the dark parts of her past while she teaches the younger children who live there, tends to the flowers, and runs the Sunday market stand. Mila has been warned ahead of time that the farm is a special place, and she tries to enter it with an open mind. While the farm provides a refuge and Mila yearns for acceptance from her newfound family, she is haunted, and so it seems is the farm. This is a different sort of ghost story, but it's no less haunting or atmospheric. Next up, Legendborn. This is by Tracy Deonn, Legendborn by Tracy Deonn, and it's about 16-year-old black whiz kid Bree Matthews, who's battling grief and demonic forces on her new college campus. After her mother dies in an accident, Bree begins a residential program for enterprising teens at her mother's alma mater, and soon after her arrival, she witnesses a magical attack that triggers hidden memories about the night her mother died. Haunted by the fact that their final conversation was an argument, Bree begins a redemptive quest to uncover the connection between her mother's death and the university's secret society, the Order of the Round Table. Yes, this is a retelling, sort of an Arthurian legend. She joins their ranks as an initiate and unwillingly stumbles into a centuries-old supernatural war. While competing in the tournament that determines entry into the society, Bree discovers the truth about her heretofore unknown magical abilities. This one is big and world-building and grand and wonderful. It's perfect for fans of Cassandra Clare, Maggie Stiefvater, and other big world-building inclusive fantasy. And now for something completely different. Kind of a Big Deal by Shannon Hale. There's nothing worse than peaking in high school. Nobody knows that better than Josie Pye. She was kind of a big deal. She dropped out of high school to be a star. But the bigger you are, the harder you fall. And Josie fell. She fell hard. Broadway dream, dead. Meanwhile, her life keeps imploding. Best friend, distant. Boyfriend, busy. Mom, unaware. Desperate to escape, Josie gets into reading. Literally. She literally gets into reading. She reads a book and suddenly she's inside it. And with each book, she's a different character. A post-apocalyptic heroine, the lead in a YA rom-com, a 17th century wench in a corset. It's alarming, but also kind of amazing. It's the perfect way to live out her fantasies. Book after book, Josie, the failed star, finds a new way to shine. But the longer she stays in a story, the harder it becomes to escape. Will Josie find a story so good that she just stays forever? And finally today, a couple of books for fans of particular series. If you really like the Twisted Tale books, I've got the newest one. It's called Unbirthday They're by Liz Braswell, and this one takes place in Wonderland. What if Wonderland was in peril and Alice was very, very late? That's Unbirthday by Liz Braswell. And finally, the third in the Brooklyn Brujas stories by Zoraida Cordova. If you liked Labyrinth Lost and its sequel, the third book is out. If you didn't read it, I highly recommend it. So there you go. Some great fantasy, something for everybody. If you saw something you might want to read, head on over to our website at manliuslibrary.org, put it on hold, and we can arrange for a curbside pickup for you. My name is Lorie. I'm the teen librarian here at Manlius Library, bringing you some brand new teen fantasy. Next week, I'll be talking about some brand new, a little bit more realistic fiction. You can find me here every Tuesday on the Manlius Library YouTube channel at 4 o'clock. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you next week. Happy reading.